Hello everybody, this is Zachary Zendies, aka Punk Pencils, and we're going to be drawing Scorpion from the brand new Mortal Kombat trailer. So, let us do this. First, we're going to rough him out. Let's get the head. It's like egg shape. All humans have egg shaped heads. Shoulders. It's going to be hitting another big layer of armor, but we got to map it out. I have tutorials on how to draw all of the body. Well, I need to yet do the face, and that's about it. But everything else is there. So chest, stomach, groin, legs, but that's mostly hidden because in this picture he's surrounded in flames. Shoulders, the arms reach about here, and the hands here, like that, like that. Tilt the head forward a little bit. Alright, looks like a solid pose to me. Now, lighten it up a little bit. I suggest you erase it. I'm going to do his hood, which wraps around his face so it has a shape like this and goes around. Now I'm going to sketch all this out, but you need to go ahead and finish the line work yourself. I'm just telling you what to look out for because I can show you what to do, but I can't do it for you. You need to practice, develop your own style, your own shorthand. You need to get it. You need to get it down. So I'll help you. I'm here to help, but I can't finish that picture for you. Now the hood rests like on top of his head. It goes down here. It's like worn out, thick. I wouldn't say it's leather, but it's like really heavy cloth. It's just worn to heck. There we go. Now his neck is hidden under here, so it goes like this. His mask completely covers the lower half of his face, but you need to kind of push it out along the egg shape over here, because the eyes are going to be here. In this picture, we're going to make it so he's not exactly looking straight on towards Sub-Zero, because that's who he's looking at. We're going to make it so his head is down more. It's more like a challenging, angry look. So his eyes are over here. It's always divided up into fives, which I'll show you in a future face video. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the ears are over here, 5. Again, I'll show you that later. The eyebrows come here. Nose comes here. It's all shorthand. And then the mouth's in here. But that is covered by his mask. And actually what we can do is we can lower his hood right here. See? And there is yellow here, so it's like a yellow marking right here, and it's all like darker up here. And he has this big samurai armor. Like big, I think it looks clunky, but it looks cool. It's like that, and it does cover up heavily he covers his body up heavily. Kind of reminds me of like those old stoves. There's loose-fitting clothing under here, so it's going to be kind of exposed and wrinkled out. It'll make sense in a second. It goes in like this. Now the thing about laying out characters and sketches and stuff is you need to be able to sketch under, like keep track of different layers. And you just keep on building on a character. Like right now, I'm just tracing out the lines. So there's lines here, here, here. Okay? And now his armor has some V's on here. So it goes to the midpoint, right where the chest is. It goes V, V, and then it has like a different shape here. Because there's two lines that go around this section. And they both come to like here. Which is like the equal space of these guys. There you go. Now, he has like a belt. Actually, it's part of his shirt. It goes like this. It's like under padding. And then he has two things on the side right here. They're layered. So one piece goes out like this. Like a Ronin, obviously. And then another piece is extended like this. And then he has like some markings. And 3 sections. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now he has his sword. There's like a strap that goes here. Like it's tied around. It's like an X. And his sword is tucked away like this. Erase that. There we go. Like this. There's cloth that goes in front. I don't know if they call it a loincloth, but yeah. That's loose, so it has a little more folds. And he has padding underneath here too. Like folds underneath here. Think of it this way, the contrast is a very solid piece, heavy armor, and then there's soft silk underneath. His shoulders go here, but he has these big pads. Like that. There you go. And he has 3 sections, which is really cool. Here. Here. Now they're really like giant rectangles, but you can't see the other side, so they don't really close off here. You just see like bumps, but they don't really close. Because they're off on the side. They wrapped around the other side. Like that. Now it's the same thing over here. One. Try to keep it even. 1, 2, 3. Now if you guys need to, pause it, go back, double check on things, please do so. Alright, so his arms are obviously going in front, so I know we're going to erase the sword. But going along here, we know that the arm is going to be right there. So it has loose fitting clothes that go like this underneath the big giant armor. And it's like a V shape right here. It goes like this. There you go. I don't know what happened here. It seems like something's missing in his hand. So he has a gauntlet right here. Goes down to his bottom of his wrist. Like this. And his hand down here, which I do cover in another video. Click like and subscribe. You'll see it. His fingers, no fingers actually fold out, like stay straight. They always fold. Now we go over on this side. You can see the other side of his, like the back side of here. So you got like that shape there. And then loose fitting. So you represent loose fitting clothes with some lines like this. I think that might be where his chain is wrapped around his arm. It's kind of hidden in flames. Maybe I'll add the flame effect. This seems pretty cool. I'll do that in my final touch-up. Now the thumbs are always facing towards the hip, so thumbs right here, hands. You could just go flat out fists, but what is much more cool is seeing him stand there looking at Sub-Zero like, bring it, bro. Come at me, bro. You killed my family, man. You killed my tribe. You killed my people, my clan. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna smack you around. Yeah, I joke around, but that looks pretty awesome. I want to watch the trailer again. I'm gonna do that. I'll lighten this up. There you go. A W. W. Kind of goes up like this. Because it's wrapped around, you don't see both sides. It's not completely even. This is a cool mask. I'm looking at it. Like this. And it's cool because it's like you see the. It's like where the tendons, mouth tendons would be. The muscles. That's cool. There seems to be a little bit of nostril detail in here. It all goes down to the mouth and jaw. It all looks like the skull. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. There seems to be a lot of little layer work in here. I really dig it. I know this is basically based off the new video games. I remember the old school Scorpion, which was just like the basic mask.
I don't want to age myself, but yeah, I remember it.
So a lot of layer work.
Yep, the little folds in there.
There you go. A lot of detail hidden back there.
Gotta look where it wraps around the eyes. It goes around the cheeks. With the eyebrow, the dramatic looking eyebrow. He's angry.
He has a furrowed brow. He's angry. Saying he killed his tribe. No matter how many people he kills, he's gonna come back. Straight from hell and kill him. I love it. He has like a collar over here. And then you got some folds along here.
It's going to be crumpled up because it's tucked underneath his armor. So it's all going to be kind of squished in. It's all just something to look out for.
Alright.
There you go.
So that's basically what you guys need to look out for. Alright. And there's little spikes right here. Go up.
Let's see. Yeah, it's got like these little, they're not bullets, they're like little spikes. I think.
Yep. Spikes go up, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
There you go.
Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot more than 5. 4, 5.
These spikes are nicely lined up in a little row here.
Yeah, about that.
Lined up into neat little sections.
Series of spikes.
Yeah, they're all lined up. All nice neatly in a row. They're all tucked in. Nicely tight, tucked in together.
Now, things you gotta think about when you create armor and things like that, everything
you got one more row.
Each other. Actually, when you draw anything, any clothing, things lay on top of one another. They're not standing alone. They're always folding.
It's a nice texture. I really like it.
Reacting to the body underneath. No different than
next time I'll do some Sub-Zero.
This is
that would be a lot of fun. It used to be my jam. I used to love that guy.
It's not indented.
Still do.
It's on top of it. So it's
brutal in the new trailer. In a little bit, I'm just going to go ahead and do my own final draft on this thing.
And then this.
Kind of darken these bottom lines a little bit over here just to layer everything properly. Because the harder the lines, the more that something would stick out and be unique. Or look like it's on top of something else. Or behind. It adds like a little patch right there. It looks like a little patch.
Now I'm going to go back and erase this.
It's always nice to outline some certain things. I don't lean too heavy on doing contours.
You got cut up or something.
Or heavy outlines of certain things, but it does help out the inker and the inking process, which I'm going to be doing later. So
I don't see it.
I really like the ink now. It makes me feel pretty happy. Go on there. There we go.
Which isn't uncommon in Mortal Kombat. There seems to be a lot of things missing in the human body by the end of any fight.
Just touch up where the armor is thickest. Really distinguish it, pop it out a little bit. So that it looks like it's really on top and a lot more bulky than the shirts.
A classic samurai sword. So the wrap around, like the way that the cloth, the way that it's wrapped around, you can represent it by little diamonds. So you hit the negative space. So you don't need to worry about the heavy detail with the actual cloth itself. Think of the negative space. And then over here, it's all black.
I find a good way to do like heavy lines or any type of details that might be a little more complicated. I just like to do the concentrate on the negative spaces, and that makes it so every other detail that you're looking out for will pop out naturally.
All right. Now, is there any real detail? It's kind of lost in the flames here.
I really wish I knew what happened to his hand there. I want to know how it got lost. Was that where Sub-Zero sliced him or something? I don't really know. I don't want to ruin anything for people that haven't seen the trailer yet, but I have no idea what happened.
There we go. All right. Good. See, what I'm doing is I'm building.
I see a lot of artists go straight to line, and I guess I could do that too. I just don't really prefer it because I like to build.
It's tucked in under here. The hood goes under here. Okay. So that's basically what you guys need to look out for. Oh, I am so sorry. Every single time I say that, I notice something else. I'm just going to shut. Right here.
He has a few opposing lines heading off in the opposite direction. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there we go. And there's some circles in here. Seems to be along the folds or the lines. Cool. Alright, so I feel like I'm ready to finish up the line work myself. If you guys need to pause and go back and review this stuff, please do so.
You got to keep practicing. You got to go back, retrace the lines. That's what I suggest. You either put tracing paper or erase the lines and just go over it neatly.
Later on, there will be cosplays that have a lot more in-depth designs and details. Okay. Okay, everybody, so I'm going to be digging in on this myself.
Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Check out my ink page, and I'll be coming up with some more later on.